Hello everyone, welcome. I would like to talk to you for a few minutes. This is about my struggles and my endeavors to become fluent in spoken English. If you are the one who is struggling to speak in English, please hear me out. By the way, I am a mechanical engineer by profession. I was born and brought up in a small village, and I did not have the privilege to study in English medium schools or convent schools. My entire schooling was done in government schools in my native village. You could imagine how difficult it would be to learn and speak in English, especially if one is born and brought up in rural India. My father, mother, teachers, relatives, friends, and everyone else around me did not know English. So obviously, I could not communicate with them in English. In my school, the curriculum and medium of instruction both were in my mother tongue. I could not even read English sentences properly. It's all about mugging up and writing it on the answer sheets. So there was no way I could open my mouth and talk in English. Later, I joined a college that was located in a small town. Again, the same story repeats. Here, the curriculum was in English, but medium of instruction was in my mother tongue. Even in my college, hardly anybody communicated in English. In a nutshell, from my first class till my graduation, I did not have an environment to speak in English. I know this is the situation most of you would have faced. We simply had nobody who can communicate with us in English. The importance of speaking good English struck me when I appeared for my job interview. As expected, I struggled a lot to answer the questions. The gentleman who interviewed me was kind enough to repeat the question whenever I fumbled and had the patience to bring out the answers from me with my broken English. The sad truth was that I knew the answers, but I was not able to express that answer in English. Finally, I got the job. That was a different matter because that interview was held to test my technical skills and not to test my English language proficiency. But I felt really bad that I could not answer well in spite of knowing the answers. So only after this incident, my quest for speaking in English started. I wanted to speak good English, whatever it takes. So I started exploring different ways of improving my spoken English skills. So what did I do? I started studying English grammar books, started watching English news channels, started attending spoken English classes, started watching YouTube videos, tons of YouTube videos, and started listening to podcasts, interviews, news readings, etc., etc. But nothing helped much. Perhaps these activities had helped to improve my written English skills. Yes, I agree. My written English had improved a little, but my spoken English was not improving at all. I was really struggling to speak in English. I was wondering why the hell speaking in English was so tough. Why am I not able to speak in English in spite of this much effort? I was putting sincere efforts, but results were really disappointing. Spoken English was so elusive and appeared to be a very tough skill to master. Finally, after many years of struggles, I understood where I was going wrong. All these years, I was teaching my brain the written English, I completely forgot to teach my tongue the spoken English. I had spent hours together in teaching my brain how to read, write, and understand English, but I hardly spent any time to teach my tongue how to speak English. That was the only reason. That was the only reason why I was not able to speak English. Finally, I felt relieved that I was able to find a solution to my problem. And the solution I found was teach your tongue.